Hello. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. I got a great lesson today that Eric taught, and it's all about time management, which I think a lot of us are always looking for ways to get, I hit my computer, or get a little bit better on this. But first of all, I just wanted to check in, if you wouldn't mind putting in the comments how y'all are feeling about objections after yesterday's lesson. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better on how to handle objections, how to have that conversation with just with ease and with peace in your mind and your heart and with connection and with empathy. Hopefully you feel more confident now that you are armed with a formula on how to give feedback, how to combat objections. So please let me know in the comments how you're feeling about yesterday's lesson and the objections. Today's lesson, again, I like to keep these super, super, super short and sweet. But today's lesson is all about, is all for the people that are really struggling with time management. So today's broadcast, there was a lot of people that are having massive success, 14 people, 18 people so far that have been recruited. Would love to hear what your numbers are. How many people have you recruited so far since the beginning of this 90-day run? Would love to hear that. I think I'm at 9 or 10. I need to step it up a little bit, but the overall theme for this 90-day run with Eric, as well as just in general in life and with our network marketing businesses, there's just not enough time in the day to do everything that we want to do. So there's a little practice that it may sound counterintuitive to you, but I want you to embrace it for the next 24 hours and just think about, just do it and see how it feels to you. I learned this practice a long time ago. I had heard that Tony Robbins scheduled his whole entire day in 15-minute increments. And I thought that is insane, but I tried it in my corporate career and it was pretty amazing how much you could get done if you were focused for 15 minutes and you're not scrolling on your phone and you're not getting distracted by all the other stuff, the dishes in the sink, the laundry, the kids, the whatever. And so today's lesson, Eric taught the exact same thing. So if you want to study successful people, you're going to see a chain of characteristics and traits and habits that they manage themselves to, right? So the habits are things that every single one of us can do to make ourselves better. Those are skills, it's skill set, it's things that they were taught. But if you look at anybody who's had massive, massive success, they all are doing the same thing. They're getting up, they find a lot of comfort and a lot of production and having a daily routine, a morning routine, a night routine. So if you're somebody who finds a lot of comfort in that, I know I do, of just knowing what to expect and getting some things done early, really gets you on the board and puts you at ease and lets you know that you're on the right path to success. So if you haven't started to establish a morning routine, I would encourage you to do so. I think at a minimum right now, as we talked about, everybody needs to make sure they're taking care of their health. So are you working out? Are you eating right? And are you getting good sleep? I think those are three things that you really need to make sure that you're managing. But as far as time management goes, it really comes down to these 15-minute blocks. And again, it may sound really weird, it may sound a little too choppy, but I want you to try it on for the next 24 hours and see if you notice a difference for yourself in the way that you feel, in the way that you work your business, and also how productive you are. So all of these things that I listed in the comments can be done in 15 minutes. And so if you feel totally overwhelmed by time, what if you just said, okay, I got 15 minutes. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes and let me see which one of these things I can work on. So set your timer for 15 minutes and see if you can make a connection or how many connections you can make in 15 minutes. See if you can handle an objection. There's nothing on this list that you can't do within 15 minutes. And hopefully this will put you at ease. If your life is crazy busy and you feel like you're neglecting your business, at least you can move the needle forward. You're showing up and you're working your business. You can do a post on social media in 15 minutes. Gosh forbid if you're spending more than 15 minutes to make a post. Holy cow. I mean, most things should be copy and paste. You should be finding things for inspiration. You should not be spending any more than 15 minutes to put a post up. You can follow up with multiple people, but let's just say one person. You can follow up with one person in 15 minutes. You can get somebody started and launched and give them a couple assignments in 15 minutes. You can create a new list of people in 15 minutes. And most importantly, you can plan your day. So if you're not planning your day the night before, I would really encourage you to do so. So when you sit down, when Tuesday comes, do you know what in the world you're supposed to do? Do you know who you're following up with? Do you know how many hours or how many 15-minute blocks you're going to spend on your business? Is it scheduled? Do you have it blocked off on your calendar? Who are you going to reach out to? What new conversations are you going to have? What time are you working out? So this should be the last thing that you do every single day, is make sure you schedule this in on your calendar. It's very, very, very important. So, Eric talked about, okay, if you're working 8 hours, that's 32 15-minute blocks. And you may feel like, that's a little too choppy for you. Once you get in a groove, you like to stay in a groove, and that's fine. String them together. Maybe if you're going to sit down and work your business for 2 hours, then that's 8 15-minute blocks, but string them together, and every 15 minutes set an intention and set your phone, the timer to go off, so that you can keep track of how successful you're being with this new way of working. This is all, it's all put together here for you to eliminate distractions and to get you into massive action. And we all have habits. And I know there's a lot of people on my team that they get rolling, and then I see them scrolling, and they can't even get through a team call without picking up their phone 10, 20, 30 times. I mean, it's insane. So, you really want to try this and see how things feel and how different it can be for you. Just do it for 24 hours. The typical employee. So if you were to think about going to work, and if you're not sold on this yet, maybe this story will sell you on it. But when you go to work, how many people actually do 8 full hours of work? Not many, right? When you go to work, you see people on their phones. You see people going outside to get some fresh air. You see them standing around the water cooler in the kitchen, getting a cup of coffee, chit-chatting over at other people's desks, right? They are not doing 8 full hours of work. So I'm not saying that this is you, but in general, we're all kind of wired that way, because if you've had a job, it's not expected. I mean, unless you're a nurse on a floor. So let me take this back for a second. Unless you're a nurse on a floor and your phone is nowhere near you, and you're running from, or you're scrubbed into the OR, most of the time people have time to sit around and not do 8 full hours of work. So this is intended to get us more in that mindset that when it's time to work, it's time to work, and we're going to be super productive. And when it's time to rest, it's time to rest, and we're going to be super good at resting too. So let me know how this goes for you. I'm going to do this today and tomorrow. And I'm excited to get back into this habit that I was in a long time ago and set down for one reason or another. So that's what happens. So I hope you have a great day, and keep up all the awesome work. Keep up the high engagement in here. We have Joy Kelly tonight, who's going to be popping in to talk to us about Tower Gardens and how to use Tower Gardens as clickbait on your social media. So whether you have a Tower Garden or you don't have a Tower Garden, she's going to give us all the tips and tricks on how to use the incredible social media that we have to post on your page as clickbait. We have amazing images, and then also how to convert that conversation over to a Juice Plus conversation too. So make sure you tune in. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And I hope you have a great day, guys.